This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good morning, all.
Hi guys, good morning to everyone. Yeah,
Yes, sir, good morning.
yeah. So can we start, guys? So I think Sridhar and Pawan, they might join, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir, they will join. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes
Okay.
like it. They'll join.
Yeah. So I will get started anyway. Fine.
Okay, we
So
can.
yeah, just to recap, right? Yesterday we talked about like how one can make use of this particular job with ChatGPT for SQL, and also prior to that, we have also talked about the features supported by ChatGPT, right? I think we talked about that. Yeah. So today, so we will try to what you call extend that. Yeah. So let me share my desktop. Yeah. So so you can ask question like why we are trying to understand this ChatGPT for SQL, because remember guys, so ultimate goal is what to create or to build the data warehouse. Yes or no? So to build warehouse, there are some prerequisites like SQL part or Java part or Python or scripting, right? We need to understand all of them. Then we can start building a solution for any kind of warehouse, right? So that is why I'm trying to cover what you call uses of ChatGPT for SQL. After that, we'll talk about ChatGPT for Python and also Java, then shell script. Then we'll talk about information management stuff like access, discover, cleanse, all that. Yeah, fine. So let us. get into this chat GPT. Yeah. So now let us go with what like continuation of what we discussed yesterday. What we discussed was we created a structure, we modified the structure, which was altering structure. After that, we could able to insert data, update data, then retrieve data with a filter, without a filter. So those things we have discussed. Yes or no? Now the question, let us say we need to make this particular either structure or any DML operation is more meaningful. How do we make it more meaningful, guys? So we need to add comments so that anybody can understand either DML operation or DDL operation or any other operation, right? So that part we have not discussed. And then we've also not talked about like how to handle stored procedures or functions and see whether we could able to write it and get the result based on those stored procedures or not. Apart from that, we have also not talked about in case if there are any problems in a query, can we get it troubleshooted or not? So that also we have not discussed, which means debugging, either it could be syntax issues or it could be even functional issues or even it could be table names issues or any DB object name issues. Issue could be of any sort. You know? So which means debugging part has not been discussed in the last session. Yes or no? So we will try to talk about it. So after that we will see what to be done. Yeah. Fine, right? So yes, the first thing, let us say, so we'll just quickly create table which is employee. So we have done that, but I'm trying to show this with in a structured way, in the sense like what we do in real project, right? So add comments to the previous text. So previous text, right? So we are trying to expect the comments. Can you see, guys, here? Now it is added comments for at let us say table level. Create an employee table with a employee table name. Yes, please. Now, guys, you all could able to hear me, right? Sridhar, and
Yes,
also
Yes,
yes.
Naveen.
we can hear
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
We can hear
Perfect. So now, yes, let me go back. Yeah. So we can also see the comment at each and every field also, including primary key. Can you see here? Employee ID, unique identifier, right? Which is a primary key here. Yeah. So and other fields like name of the employee, title, salary, or whatever. We can see all the fields with the relevant comment. Yes or no? So this is a one thing. Now let us say alter the previous table structure with a new column which is employee type. Yeah. So which means we are trying to alter what happened. I didn't type it properly. It will take care anyway. So see alter type, it is done. See alter column whatever. Now show the table structure with the inclusive of alter. Yeah. So now, so we also expect what you call employee type. Can you see here? New column got added here. Yeah. So that's it. Now the comment also you have seen it. So that is fine. Now that's enough, right? We can also take care of drop, truncate, all that. This is similar to that. Yeah. Now the next question. So DDL part is done. Now let's focus on what? DML. So let's say insert sample data, or let's say three sample rows. Yeah. So for an existing table. Yeah. Fine. So now can you see here? It is trying to insert sample data. Now elaborate comments. Yeah. So in a sense, you can see one line comment over here. So see here, it's elaborated comment even can you see at row level also. Sample data for John, Jane, whatever, right? So this way we can see complete code with one is what structure and second is what even insert command with a detailed comment. Clear, right? Now the next step, update. This we have done yesterday. Update above command, above insert command with let's say Jane with let's say test for John Smith example, right? Oh my god. Or for ID, employee ID, right? Yeah, for employee ID, EMP underscore ID equal to 1. Yeah. So with 111. Yeah. So what it does, it's going to apply what update. See, it's already updated. Updated value can be seen here. Yeah. So that's it. Now the next question, retrieval part. So we are focusing on comments now. Yeah. So retrieve the data from an existing table. Yeah. So retrieve the data from EMP table. Yeah. Or just say retrieve data, it will take care. So you don't need complete thing also, right? So if you want to retrieve only specific, this could be done. Yeah. That's okay. So that's it about the comments part, guys. So here we focused on what? Comments only. Rest we know it. Create table, all that, right? Now next question. Let us focus on what debugging stuff. Yeah, which means let us try to generate some errors and see whether this particular chat GPT is going to help us, one, to identify, second, to fix. So both of them, right? Let us see that. Yeah. Let me copy this code and paste it in the notepad, right? So now, so we just copied one inside now. Yeah, that's fine. This is also okay. I'll just put here EMP1 instead of employee. Let us start from the beginning. Yeah. So yes. So identify and fix the issues for the below code. Yeah. It lasts for the code actually. Let me paste it. Yes. See, seems like you have not provided. So we are supplying now. It remembers. That's what I said, right? See here, EMP1 does not exist. Yeah. It identified. Yeah. So it is creating with the same name, which is EMP1. Yes or no? So that's it. So this way, it can identify and also it will fix with the modified employee name. The rest of the things will be the same. Sure, all that. There's no change, guys. Yes sir. So that's it. Yeah. So now let us try getting into what performing some other issues. Yeah. Let us say, yeah, we'll go with what structure. Let's go with the structure where structure issues. We'll try to create some structure issues, guys. Let me paste it here. Yeah. Let's focus on what instead of this primary key, we specify just key and see identify issue for below table. So identify and fix the structure given below, right? So let's do that. Yeah. See, it is fixed, right? Primary key. Yeah. So it knows. See here, you can clearly see table is okay. So the correct keyword for defining primary key is what? Primary key. So not just key. So corrected version you'll see in the bottom, right? So now convert above structure specific to MySQL, right? So if it is same, it will be same. If not, you'll see different. See here, last line is slightly different, right? Now let us try to execute this in MySQL. Yeah. So in my environment, MySQL I will just installed it. Let's say we'll try to use a command line. We can use workbench also, but anything is fine. So let me open that. Yes. So here, let's say we'll see what all databases we have. Yeah, fine. So let us try to create one database. We can also ask for it. What is the command to create database? So create database in MySQL. I know that anyway, but as I said earlier, right, we don't need to know any language. Yeah, let us say so ChatGPT example, right? This is how we create. You'll get the same command here also. If you look at now, can you see here? Create database name. So we have already done it. Now, if you want to perform some like creation of DB objects like a table or view, whatever, right? So we need to go to that database. That's where use command also it was given, right? Now let's go with it. Use what? ChatGPT. Now use, right? Our syntax is wrong. Use ChatGPT.
Database,
ChatGPT.
database invites.
Yes, please. So yeah, use database. That's it. Yeah, it's a it's correct. No, now we are here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, now if you look at this, let's say show tables example, nothing is there because we have not created any table here. It's empty, right? So we can also ask for it. Yeah. So get the list of tables from a given database schema, right? So MySQL, yeah, show tables, right? So we can also see we ask for specific database, but generic means all the tables. Specific means specific to database. Outside our use command also we can do this command. Yeah. So that's it. Now we know how to get in there. Now let us try to execute this structure like whatever we are trying to talk, right? Let us copy and paste. Yeah. Paste anyway. See here it got executed successfully. That's it, guys. So which means we don't need to know anything. Now let us say whether it is created or not. We need to see it. So we have already understood that command, right? Show tables. We can
So
issue
table.
that table. Correct, no? Yes. See, EMP1 got created. Now we need to let us say understand the structure. We know it, even if you don't know also. So get the structure from this particular created table. Get the structure from the pre-built table. Yeah? So in MySQL, see, every time we don't need to supply MySQL because all supplied once. Once you supply, no, it will follow that. See, describe table name. Yeah. So that's it. So describe, we have already done it. Yeah. So we can also use describe also, complete name. Yeah. Or shortcut disk also. That's also fine. So this is done, right? Now next question, insert command we have given, right? Let us give that insert command here. Insert one row to about table. One row to about table. Yeah. Only one row. Let's focus only one, including syntax it will. Yeah, fine. So now we can just copy code and then see in notepad whether it's okay or not. So this is a command, right? So then we can just paste this copy insert command to this, enter. See, it got inserted. Now select, get the data from about table. Yeah. So I have just given wrong name, right? It will identify. Yeah. Like there is an inbuilt standardization that would take place within the ChatGPT. They'll take care, even if you have misspellings or grammatical mistakes or intentional errors that we insert, right? All of them would be taken care by ChatGPT, guys. So now we have got this particular two commands. One complete, second specific. Yeah. So copy and paste, enter. So we got all the rows, right? So that's it. Yeah. If you want specific, that also we can see in another sequence. Yeah. So that's it, guys. So I think we understood, right? Even from syntax point of view also, we are trying to verify it by using what? MySQL database. I hope it is clear. Yes or no? Yeah. Now, any questions, guys, in this? It's very simple, but we are trying to understand step by step. Remember, yeah. Now let us try to what I call modify this varchar 1 2. See whether it is going to work or not with respect to type, because there are pre-built types supported by any database, right? See whether we got varchar 1 2 or not. It's not there anyway, but let's see.
Error
So
message.
yes, please. Yeah, fix the structure. Fine. Fine. Let us paste it. Enter. Yeah. So primary key is done. See here, it got fixed from varchar 1 to 2 varchar. See here, you can clearly see what got fixed also here, right? So this way we can also debug the structure part, right? Table name, we have seen it. Now this second example, type also we could able to say it. Yeah. Apart from that, we can also see what, let's say, we will just remove what, we'll not touch that, we'll focus on others. We'll just remove the space also. Between the name and type, there has to be space, right? Let's say we are removing. See whether it's going to identify or not. Now, we'll not even know what we call ask for the issue, because we have already asked for it, you'll remember. Yeah. See here, there are few syntax issues provided in the code. It is corrected version, can see in the bottom. So which means it remembered like what we are doing here, right? Like placing incorrect code and expecting correct. So we got corrected data here. See? So this way it knows how to remember. Second, it knows how to identify issue and fix also. So all of them will be done by using this GPT. Yeah. Yeah. Clear?
Narasimha, Just
Yes,
remove
please.
one comma in between comma. Most of the time we do mistakes with the commas. We forget adding
Yes.
commas one of the column. Just the
Yeah. Let us say we remove this comma here, right? And see whether it's
correct.
going to work or not. Yes. Yeah. That's normally we make that mistake. Yeah. See here, it is added that comma. Syntax issues. Yeah?
Good.
That's a comma separator, right? Can you see here? To separate
Yes.
from added comma after this. Yeah. It's identifying, it's adding it. Got right? Say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that's it. So now that structure part is clear, same data side also we can take care. For example, we have one row here, right? Let's focus on this is original. Let's say this is a modified one where let's we focus on placing quotes here in this data.
And
Yeah,
also
will it
remove
work?
quotes for the varchar column.
Yes, this also you can remove. Let's say we remove this. Correct, no?
Right.
Quotes. So now let us try to expect the result. Yeah, couple of issues. So first, enclosure. You can see, right? It's a product manager. Yeah. And then salary. It is a decimal, right? Remote quotes. So both it identified, it's corrected also. Clear, no?
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah. So this is how we can debug the structure. We can also debug even data also. Yeah. So syntax issues we can take care for both data and metadata. So that's it, guys, about debugging stuff. Clear, no? Now
Yeah.
let us try to focus on like let's say we need to perform some aggregation operations. So by using what? A function or a procedure. So once you are done with that, how we can execute that particular SP? One, from a command line. Second, by using what? PL SQL block. We know it, but we can ask for it without, see, as I said earlier, I'm repeating this. We don't need to know any language. No need to know SQL, no need to know Java, no need to know Python, no need to know shell scripting. Without that also, we can get into the job. You can just remember this, guys. Though you are new to this IT industry, you don't need to know anything. You just need to know what need to be supplied as input to this chat GPT. Rest all will be taken care by this. Yeah, you don't need to learn anything, any programming language required. Remember this. Yeah, this could be database language, or it could be even normal programming language, C, C++, Java, whatever language. So let us take that in mind. Yeah, so you don't need to learn too many things, guys. If you know, if you have deeper understanding of ChatGPT plus another one which I'm going to talk later, which is a prompt engineering, right? If you know these two things, yeah, even if you're a fresher also you can do it. If you know these two things, right? One, you'll get a more package. Second, you don't need to have any other skills also. If you have, it's okay. Even if you don't have us, it's okay. Remember that. I'll make sure that even if you're new to this industry, right, you could able to understand. So that way I'm going to talk, guys. Yeah. So yeah. So because I know many tools and technologies, right? Yeah. So but you don't need to know it. Yeah. So let's see. Just to support the statement, right? You can ask question. I don't know this. How can I understand this? Ask, put that question wherever you get that kind of question, right? I'll answer that. Yeah. Fine. Now let us say we need to perform repetitive operations within SQL. Let's ask. Yeah. So perform, how to perform, ask question, whatever question you get it, how to perform repetitive operations, right? Operations in MySQL. I'm just asking for a question. See, there is a requirement, right, from business. You'll have clear requirement document. You know what is expected. Ask questions to this. It will take a rest. Yeah. Ask general question if you are not sure. Then drill down to what? Specific question. That's it. If you are new to this. Let's say if you already have experience, right? So you might ask specific question directly. But if you don't know it, start from generic and get nailed down to the specific. Yeah. Can you see here? See? So to perform repeat operations MySQL, we can use what loops? See, I don't know any language, right? Assume that I don't know it. So see, it's asking, it's saying actually you can use loops. Yeah, you don't need to know even keywords also. Remember, guys, why to care about that? Yeah, there is a code, copy paste and run it. You'll get the result. It's as simple as that. Yeah, but asking a question, that's going to be the major part here. Yeah, so that's it about repetitive operations. Yeah, and syntax is to solve that. This will solve. Yes or no? Yeah. See here, it is trying to place this code in what procedure. Remember, that's what before I start explaining this procedure, right? I asked general question how to perform repeat operations. Normally we do it by using in any programming language, right? If we go with a functional programming language, we go with the functions or procedures, or if you go with object oriented language, within object or within each class we'll have what appropriate methods or functions. Yeah. Here we are asking for what? MySQL, right? MySQL is basically based on what? Procedure language or functional language. That is why it is written based on that. I don't need to know it's whether procedure language or functional oriented language. Why to care about it? Whatever it does, it will it will just produce the what you call appropriate code here. Yeah. So yeah, which means what you don't need to know at all. Yeah. So now let us say, so create. Now we got the name, right? Procedure. Create what you call procedure to perform what you call sum of salary drawn in a specific department. Yeah. Let's say generic stored procedure we got it. Now we are asking for specific question. Let's say we are dealing with what? Two tables, employee and department. Yeah. Some salary drawn in a specific department from employee table. Yeah. That's a specific question. Yeah. General question we have already asked how to take care of repetitive operations within MySQL using some procedure. Now we are asking specific question. See, this question is derived from the previous question. Remember, guys, enter. Yeah. See here we got it. Yeah. So now let us try to say it. Can you see, guys? So we got a daily whatever. We don't need to care about syntax also. Yeah. Just copy and paste. You can select it or use copy code and paste it here. Yeah. See, it is created. Now we need to see whether this procedure got created successfully or not on list of SPs that are created, right? So show uh, procedures in MySQL. Yeah, because we need to know whether it's there or not, right? Yes or no? See,
Yes,
show
sir.
procedure status. Exactly. Yeah. So now we can see that. Yeah. So you can just copy directly. We don't need to remember that. Yeah. So it will list all the procedures. If there are too many, no, it will be clumsy. Let's see anyway. Yes, if there are too many, right? That is fine. Now let us say you want what specific procedure exists or not. See, there are many procedures, right? So that's okay. Let it come. Now let us ask for the specific thing. Yeah. So specific thing is what? Let's say I want like in a specific database. See, we can also ask for what? In a specific database, whether we have this procedure or not. Or we can also ask for what? This procedure name. Let's say we created what? Some procedure, right? What is the procedure we created, guys, earlier? So with some name we created, right? It itself got created. So this one, calculate department salary sum, and we need to place, see, instead of procedure name, right? We need to give show create procedure followed by procedure name. Yeah, show, so create procedure and paste that procedure. Enter. See, it is there. So we could able to see complete structure of this particular procedure. What we did, create procedure, procedure name, input parameter, output parameter, begin, end, and operation. Select some salary into output parameter, which is this. Then from employee table, where EMP department is equal to department name, which is input parameter. That's it. See, complete structure can be seen over here. So which means we know like how to perform repetitive operations. Then we have also understood how to perform specific repetitive operation, which is, let's say, calculate sum of salary for each department. Each means what? We supply some department name, you will get corresponding sum. Repetition, right? If you 100 rows, sum will be calculated for 100 rows, 100 departments. For 100 departments, sum will be calculated. Yeah. So that's it. Clear, right? So we came up with what? Specific example here. Yeah. Now we can also ask for what are the tables EMP department, right? Insert sample data for insert or create a structure and corresponding sample data for EMP and department, because in this new schema, right, we don't have those tables, right? So let us create tables and add sample data to it, then execute procedure and see whether we are going to get the result or not. Yeah. So create the structure and sample data for both EMP employee and department with yeah, sample data, the structure and sample data. We have already asked for it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So we can see, right? See, structure got created and sample data table. We can see, right? Now create procedure based on, let's say, now we need to execute that. Yes or no? This code. So department table and then department data, employee table, employee data. Now let us copy and paste it. Yeah. See here. So first thing is what? Department data got inserted with the table. Second is what? Employee structure and corresponding data got inserted. Yeah. Now we can verify. So let's say select start from department table. See, we got 3 rows. Select start from, let's say, EMP. We got data. See here, we got data from both. Right now, execute stored procedure. How to execute procedure? So procedure is based on what? Is it same table, guys, or not? If not, we need to change that. Yeah. So change this particular procedure. Yeah, we'll just ask for it. EMP table is there. So I think table name is same, right? Yes. So but EMP department, we have it already. Yeah. So what is structure in department table, guys?
But there is no join or department name, right? In the procedure.
Right. So now, yeah. Now let us create procedure to calculate. Same thing we'll do. Calculate sum salary for each department based on above two tables. Right? Two tables means employee and department. Yeah. Can you see here, guys? Now it is trying to create the procedure and perform some calculation based on these two tables. So now let me copy and paste. We will understand. So anyway, description also it will give here in the bottom right. The stored procedure calculates some salary for each department by iterating through departments from a department table. That's what it is doing. That's what we wanted. So which we can just supply the input. Yeah. Let me paste it here. Yeah. So now let's understand. This is a procedure name, right? And they're just declaring 3. We don't need to remember actually, logically speaking. Yeah. So it is creating temp table. So now open cursor, blah 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 blah, looping, and then getting the job done. So we just start to copy and paste, because if I try to explain, right, so people who knows this SQL, I don't they can understand. So but our goal is what? Without knowing anything, we should get the job done. That is our goal of the ChatGPT course, right? Yes or no? No? So let us try to paste it. See, it is done. See, it's executed, right? So no syntax issues. There, guys. Now we need to make a call. That also I'm going to copy and paste it here. That's it. See, we got it. For each department, we could able to see corresponding sum salary drawn. Clear, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very
Yeah.
much.
Now
Very much.
let us verify the result by looking at the sample data. Let's say select star from EMP table. Yeah. So here you can see 75,000, 60,000, 80,000. So we got only 3 records with the same what you call distinct employees, right? That is why we cannot see group calculation of some salary based on the group. Anyway, whatever is there, we could able to see. Select star from department table. See, it is iterating each department. So like we can see department number 1, 2, 3 and corresponding key values, right? 1, 2, 3 in department table. So which means it is pre-built the primary key of one table that will become as a foreign key to another table. That anyway it's created structure, right? We have already seen that. Yes or no? So based on that, it is inserted sample data. We have also inserted sample data. So that I think we have seen it in the bottom, right? Yes or no? So I didn't copy it here. Let's go here. Still you can see it. Yeah, can you see here? It is inserted sample data here, department table and sample data. Then employee table. See foreign key, right? Look at here. So then sample data. So 1, 2, 3 common department IDs. Then based on these two tables with the sample data, we asked for some salary calculation. So it is created complete stored procedure with a loop. So it is iterating each department and calculating some salary, like whatever temp, whatever it does by itself. We don't need to worry. Yeah. And then we have just executed it. So we got the result. Yeah. Clear, guys? Now let us say we'll try to what you call add one more record. or add one more entry for EMP ID 1 for employee table. Can you ask for it? Add one more row for EMP ID equal to, let's say, because in one department we can have n number of employees. So employee ID for the, what is the department ID here? Department ID. I'll just put department ID which is 1. Yeah. So that's it. We are just asking for add one more row for what same department which is 1. Yeah. Now if we try to run, so we need to run what you call add this row, right? We need to execute this. Yeah, done. Now if you look at this data, right, select star from EMP, so we can see 4 rows, and now it says there is same department number. Yes or no? There are 2 employees belonging to the same department, which is ID is what? 1. Yes or no, guys? Now do we have this data in a department table? Yes, we have it. Anyway, 1 is there, right? Now let us try to what you call run this particular procedure. Yeah, can you see, guys? In earlier example, we have seen some other value as per our total salary. Now it is different because 75,000 plus 65,000 put together 1,40,000. Yeah. So that's it. That's what we can see over here. Clear, guys? Which means it is performing group by operation in the sense uh, calculate some salary drawn for each department, which means group by department ID, which means it is performing aggregation. Remember, which means it is grouping set of related records associated to department ID, each department. That's it. I hope it is clear. Yes or no, guys?
Very much. It's clear.
Yeah, we talked about independent records where there is no similarity. Then we added one more row with a similar department number. Then we have seen the effect of it to perform appropriate aggregation, which is sum. We are focusing on sum salary, right? That's it. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Like how to perform what you call building SP, all that. Now the question: can we run or can we modify above procedure with what? A function. Yeah. Let us say we don't want this procedure. Instead, can I get the return value? Can I perform above code based on what? The return instead of argument or instead of parameters. Yes or no? So previous code is based on what? Parameter driven. In the sense, based on our parameter, we are able to see uh, the result. Now we are expecting what? Based on what? Return. Yeah. Can I return or can, yeah, we got through procedure with return value. Another way, can I return, can I get the return value from a stored procedure, yeah, in MySQL? So it's better to ask as much specific as possible, guys. Yeah. So here we are getting the return value based on what? Out parameter. That's what we can say. See, it does not return a single scalar. However, we can use out parameter to take care of it. Yeah. So now you can ask directly question: can a procedure return a value? Can a procedure return a value? Yeah, that's a question,
Yes,
right?
it will.
So which means it returns based on what out parameter. So that's
Yes.
what we can see here. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Like how to take care of returnings by using procedure. Yeah, we have function concept, but if you could able to take care by using procedure, right? So we can go for it. That's it. Yeah. Now the question. Let us say, can I build a package which contains or which need to perform several aspects of MySQL? Yeah. Can I build or can ask for build a package to take care of so previous text. Yeah, so that's a question we are trying to ask for. Yeah, see now it is trying to take care of what we call building packed stuff. Packed means complete stuff in one block. So you can just copy and paste everything. Yeah, and then just copy and paste, all will be taken care by this particular set of lines. Yeah, so it is trying to see complete thing we are trying to ask for it. So creating a schema, getting to it. See here, everything it does it for you. You don't need to do anything here. See, right from schema also. Actually, we created what you call database schema, right, by ourselves. That also we don't need to do. That also we take care by this adding tables, and then so which means if you know like how to supply the question, how to input a question to this chat GPT, right, in a right way, you will get what the complete answer. Remember, so normally, right, if you want to do it in, let us say, if whoever is from data warehousing background, right, like in, let's say, ETL tools, especially informatical power center, we could do it, right? So like create a structure or import source definition, import target definition, all nonsense things we should do. Then build a mapping, build a workflow within that session task, all that we should do, right? And create a database connection. See, so many things we should do. See how easy is this? If you just supply input, no, you are getting everything. You don't need tool knowledge also. We just need to ask for a question, it will give the solution, execute it. That execution part also we can make it automated. I'll come to that later. Now we have just started, right? So fundamentals I'm trying to talk here. Yeah. So everything can be automated, guys, without using any tool, right? Anything and everything can be done. Or we can say that we can do beyond what tool supports. For example, if we take any ETL tool like Informatica Power Center or IICS data integration, right? Whatever can be done by those tools, right? We can do beyond that, because every tool has got a limitation, right? They cannot go beyond that. But those tools will be created based on what? Programming language. Yes or no? So what we are trying to do here, we are generating a code based on what? Appropriate programming language by taking the help from ChatGPT. Then why do you need those tools? Yes or no? Which means what? You don't need tool knowledge at all. You don't need programming knowledge also. You just need to ask for a question. The install will be done by using this. Yeah. So I'll talk about practical examples. Like with a program, what we get it. With a tool, what we get it. We can compare the difference between what would be produced by the tool and against with what will be produced by the result of ChatGPT. One, we can see the functionality. Second, we can also see what performance also, remember, and we can also see the debugging issues also, like how do you debug by using a tool against with how do you debug by using what? ChatGPT with the same functionality. We'll try to do similar things in both the cases and compare the differences between with a tool and with ChatGPT. Yeah, you can understand the differences. Yeah, and then how do we deploy this in a cloud that we are going to see during later point in time, so that with respect to resources availability, which means free resources, how to allocate those resources and uses of those resources in order to get the job done, right? That also we are going to see later on, yeah, because we just started, right? We're just trying to understand the prerequisites before we start what you call building the warehouse. Yeah, any questions, guys, from anybody?
Sir, can you
I
write a
think
small
yes, please.
function to calculate commission based on salary? Maybe salary is now 70,000, right? So 10% of commission, so that it will be 7,000, right? So write a function for the commission, then use that function the procedure. Can I do that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatever you want, right? You can just supply the input, you'll get the result out of it. For example, first, so you need to calculate, let us say, commission, or let us say tax deduction example. That's all similar
Okay.
to that. 10% of tax or commission, let's say 1% of commission, 2% commission, whatever. That's what you're trying to ask question, right? Is that yes or no? Yeah.
Right, sir.
So yes, which means calculate 1% of let's say commission from a given input salary. Just to put that question simple way. Yes or no, Sridhar? Yeah.
Right, sir.
So yeah, that's very simple. Let's say write a function. So write a code. Write. I'll just put. Yeah, let me just switch. Write a Python code or write a Java code. Java code. SQL also you can do it. Let me show. Write Java code to calculate. What do you call commission of 2% from a given salary. Yeah, yeah, for a given amount actually. Salary is not the right word. That's fine. For a given amount, I'll put here. That's the best thing. Yeah, salary we don't use this commission stuff, right? So yes. Yeah. Now any code is fine. We are just asking. Let's say Java. Oh, we need environment, right? That's fine. Yeah. Can you see here? We got it. The code is very simple. What is it doing? It is they have just built one what you call function method we call in Java. Then calculate commission, right? See, it's calculating commission for a given amount. Percentage, can you see a commission, right? 2%, which is 0.02. So amount into 0.02, it is calculating. You'll get the response. So yeah, now fine tune our code by MySQL, right? Yeah, can you see here within a Java, we are trying to talk about based on the data. Yeah, you got right. So this also we can do it because let's in database we got this amount data. Then from that we need to fetch the data from database, then calculate a commission. You got right. Now in this, what is it doing? It is trying to. We need to supply these things, guys. Database name, whatever, right? That is required from our side. Yeah? So your database name, yeah, MySQL server, right? So then username, password, that much we need to supply. Then see here, select query. It is calculated based on percentage, 2% we are asking, right? That's a query. That's it. Now it is going to execute it in the bottom. Can you see execute query? That's all, over. With a database also, we could do it. Which means here we are trying to integrate one programming language with a database language, which is whatever database understands, right? That's it. We are trying to talk to database from Java to perform that. Or we can also ask for write a simple, let's say stored procedure to calculate commission order. That also can be done. So write
No, sir. What I'm saying is, when you're trying to fetch the data using the procedure, you're calculating that sum of the salaries, right? Along with that,
mhm.
uh, I want to fetch this commission for each respect to employee. So when you're fetching that, it has to, you have to call this function, and the procedure output should be that the department ID, the sum of the salary, along with this commission.
Okay. So along with this, let's say total salary, calculate even commission also. That's what your question, right?
Yes. So usually, in our real time, what we do is we write small functions, right? So, and we call those
Yes, yes,
functions
yes,
the procedure. So,
yes, yes. Yeah, you need to have one more, let's say, procedure to calculate a commission and get it invoked along with normal total salary calculation, right? It's extra
right.
function. That's what you're expecting, right?
Yes,
Say that.
exactly. Exactly.
So in database or some code, database only, right?
Database,
Stored procedure.
database,
Yeah.
database, stored
Yes.
procedures.
Yeah. Calculate commission in MySQL. Yeah. From employee and employee table, you can say, right? Example. Commission plus I'll put calculate total salary and commission. Yeah. Total salary and commission with commission with 2%. Yeah, fine. Yes, yes. So yes, so it is not creating separate procedure in one procedure itself. It's taking care of both. That's also fine, right? Say that.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So calculate total salary with the commission. So both it is doing it in one stored procedure. So base salary, then it is getting the salary based on the employee code, whatever. Then total salary is calculated. Then commission also is calculated, which is 2% commission. So that's it. So this is what you wanted, right? Both total salary and commission. And if you try to execute, no, this what you call procedure, so then you'll get the commission, no, from whatever table that we have. It's employee table right here. Yes, employee table. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, that's a good question. This is purely from database, but we can also write it by using a Java, or we can also write it Java with SQL. I think we have seen. Yeah, we'll execute that. Let me set up the Java environment and Python environment. Then we'll try to integrate both to get the result. Because in reality, that's what we do, right? Yes or no? Even let's say if we try to build any ETL activity, let's say we need to fetch the data from database and apply some salary calculation and send it to what target file. So such kind of what real time stuff like whatever we do in data integration tools, right? Same similar things we are going to do with practical examples. I'll show how tool does, how ChatGPT does with practical examples. Yeah, parallel I'm going to show so that you will understand better, guys. So now from after that, you can say that we can easily replace the tool with this ChatGPT, or I would say it's beyond tool. I'll show some limitations and how to overcome those limitations by using ChatGPT. Also, I'm going to show because see these tool will generate based on the code, right? Based on programming language. That programming language superset of tool because tools will be created based on language, right? Yes or no? They cannot go beyond language. So tool will always have limitations, but program language will not have any limitation. So that's where we are. Yes or no? Which means we are going to be beyond tools. Remember that. Anyway, we are going to see with practical examples. Yeah. So that's it, guys, for today. So we'll continue from it tomorrow with some other topic. So I think SQL part is clear, I guess. We talked about structure part, data manipulation part, procedure part, and also execution part. Also, we have done it in by using one database. Yeah. So same way we can also do it for other database. One is fine, right? Yes or no, Sridhar? So rest you can extend with some other databases. If you want, I'll also show with some other database. I think it's not required. One is enough, right?
Yeah,
Yes
but
or no?
maybe with Oracle also if we have.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want, I'll also install Oracle. So to execute same things, similar things. Yeah. So that's it, guys. So tomorrow we'll try to focus on, let's say, one programming language and understand what all will be done without knowing that programming language. I'll talk about that. Fine. Yeah. Fine.
Good.
So thanks all, guys. So we'll meet tomorrow. Yeah. And bye.